Hello. How are ya? Welcome to another episode of Story Time, featuring Helmet Talk. Gotta figure out how to work that in someday. So, last time I told you guys a story about my first Game Boy. Whoop-de-doo. But it was cute. It was a cute story. I had another, just kind of like a flashback of one of these. You ever like just sit down and then you run through like a series of events in your head, like you're thinking, hey, there's a penny on the floor. Abraham Lincoln's on that penny. Abraham Lincoln was a good president. What's up with our presidents today? And then you think present. Oh wait, the present time. And then you're thinking presents, like what I'm giving you is a present. Some people would like a puppy as a present. I used to have a puppy. Well, that's not how I did it, but it's like that. So, we had a seriously irritating dog named Lucy. And she was a Chihuahua. And I have no idea how we ended up with her. I really don't. I was like 6 years old at the time. And I still remember her. I loved her. You know, I was a little boy. I loved her. She was my baby. I have, and I'm not kidding, I have like 3 memories, like visual memories of her. That's like it. Because I was like 6 years old, right? So, my sister, let's see, she would have been just born. Or not just born, we're like 3.5 years apart. So she'd have been like 3 years old. Anyway, we had this little dog, this little Chihuahua, the most annoying, overgrown rat on the planet. My dad hated her, but it was part of the family, and her name was Lucy. Oh, Lucy. Lucy Sale. She, oh man, I can barely remember her, but it was just the weirdest random trail of events, series of thoughts that just brought me to this. Because thinking about Lucy made me think about another dog I had. Because with Lucy, there wasn't like a whole story. Like I said, I barely remember the dog at all. But what I do remember is Blue. We had a little dog named Blue. We were actually puppy sitting. And he was the cutest thing ever. He was literally as cute as this. He's not cute. How could you not like that? It's a little face. Yeah. So he was cute. He was precious. He was everything you wanted. Not really. He was just an adorable little puppy. And he peed a lot. But I have a very funny story about Blue and my sister. So, this little dog was a bundle of just hyper excitement, but all puppies are. If you got a particular breed, I should not do that. And Blue was black, and he had a white belly, white snout. He wasn't husky. I honestly don't know what breed he was, but he was just a tiny little adorable fluff ball. And every time I think about him in this particular memory, I cry because I'm laughing so hard. But my sister loved Blue, and she loved playing with him. She thought he was just the coolest little guy ever. And, you know, we would run around the house and stuff, and he'd get into everything he wasn't supposed to. And we were just puppy sitting. I think it was like a week. And I don't even remember whose idea it was to puppy sit, but pretty sure it wasn't my dad's. Puppy sitting was like the last thing on his list. He was just like, I'm gonna go to work, come home, make dinner, entertain the family, go to bed, get up early, go to work, come home, make dinner, entertain the family, go to bed. He was a man. And who I aspire to be. He obviously wasn't the reason we ended up with this puppy. But somehow we ended up with a very loud, obnoxious, but stupid cute little dog named Blue, who kind of just, you couldn't help but smile when you saw him. And honestly, I really wish we weren't puppy sitting. I wish we owned him, because he would have been the coolest little guy ever. to actually keep and raise. I don't remember who we were puppy sitting for. I think it was family that we knew. And this is gonna be kind of a short story because I have memories of him, but not a ton. But the best part that I remember is my sister had just bought a brand new, or she didn't buy it. She was 3.5, 2.5. We had just gotten her a brand new dress. No, my grandma did. She got her a brand new dress, and this kid was so obsessed with it. She just loved it. And no, wait, hang on. I was older than 6. I was 9. I remember I was 9 years old, and she would have been 5.5 because she was too tall to be 2.5 or 3 years old. And okay, so I got the numbers right now. I was 9, she was 5. We're just gonna go 5. But she had this adorable little dress. And one day we were sitting down, and I think we were sitting on a mat that a puppy can pee on, so that we just pick it up and clean it up and then throw it away. We're on it. She was just in a very happy mood. And she took little Blue, and with her tiny little bit of strength, she just like, oh, I love you, I love you, and she squeezed him, and she looked down, and there was a little bit of poo on her brand new skirt. I looked at her and I go, you literally squeezed the crap out of Blue. And she was crying, and I couldn't stop laughing. I was such a jerk. And Blue's just, he probably just felt better. Whatever was in him, she squeezed it out. And my parents were just like, oh gosh, okay, just give us the dog. And so one parent grabs the dog, the other parent goes and grabs the little girl, and they they have to get her changed and everything. And I'm still laughing so hard because I'm just thinking the whole time she squeezed the crap out of the dog. Like that's like a saying. I'm gonna squeeze the crap out of you, or squeeze the poop out of you. Apparently you can. And that was one of the funniest parts of things I had ever seen, because she's all excited to have this little bundle of joy, squeezes it, it poops on her skirt, brand new skirt. She's crying, I'm laughing like the jerk big brother, and mom and dad have to come in and save the day. Oh man, and that skirt I don't think was cheap either. But it stained it. So she never got to wear it again. That's probably the sad part. But it sorry. You had to be there. You see it, and it just it just falls out. Oh, that poor kid. Anyway, I had to share that with you. That's just one of the bomb moments of my life as a kid. It was priceless. I wish I had a video of it, because it's one of those things where you had to see it to really understand why I laughed so hard about it. But hopefully the story does it a little bit of justice. Anyway, I wanted to share that with you, the episode of My Little Sister and Blue. I have no idea what I'm going to title it. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed listening as much as I did telling it. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for hanging out.